What's up, Jake? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's the big perk that Costco Dan gets?
I was listening this morning, and I was trying to remember.
Well, this is called Know the Show, not Guess the Show.
Is this the?
I know. I was listening this morning too, and I can't exactly remember. I'm going to say.
God, don't bother me. God.
Yeah.
I'm going to say stocks in the Costco. I'm not sure though.
I don't know. Stocks. Jeez.
Why-
Gosh, ruined my life.
Why did he?
Idiot.
Why did he call in, Jake? Jake, why did he call in?
Well, to try. Why not?
Does anybody ever tell you
You're a
that
liar. You were not listening. You were not
I
listening.
was.
No, I'm calling you a liar right now. But you can't even tell me why he called in.
Fake call. Fake call.
Oh, I know. He called in because he was trying to heckle you guys.
No.
No, he wasn't.
Now, Jake, I gotta
Nice
ask.
guess.
I gotta ask you a question before we let you go. Has anybody ever accused you of sounding like Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Oh my God, you sound just like him.
No, gosh.
Quit asking me questions. God.
Oh, now he's mad. He hung up on us.
You friggin' idiot.
No.
That was awesome.
Leave me alone.
Is your favorite animal the liger? Probably the best I know.
Oh, I swear I've seen that movie one time, but it's like everything stuck from that movie.
You got about 3 feet of air there.
20 years ago. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Trey.
Hey, buddy. Know the show?
Is it a Costco membership?
Nope.
No.
It's not the big giant
I
slice
guess
of
we're
pizza.
guessing the show now. Hi, know the show?
Hi, I've got the answer, I think.
Go ahead.
He can buy you guys stuff before the store opens, so you don't have to wait in line.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. You're a winner. Congratulations.
So there's a
All
line
right.
outside the door before they camp out at Costco now? Wow.
If I was
I
Dan,
was listening to you guys earlier, and I almost didn't even hear you guys run the Know the Show question this morning.
well, see, there you go. There you go.
You knew the shoe.
Thank you, man. What's your name?
What's that?
What was your name?
Chris?
Hold on, Chris. We got a couple of
Is
tickets for
Dan
you.
in a position to do since we're talking about price gouging a little bit earlier, like run a little side business out the side door there?
I was just thinking that, like those guys with the beer
5%.
trucks, if you made them the right offer, they,
like, because I would. There are
great
lines
idea.
that I've gotten into at Costco that I'd be willing to pay 5% of the purchase price, whatever my purchase was, additional, not to have to stand in line, like get a fast pass for a Costco line, because those lines sometimes, like on before Labor Day, it's Labor Day weekend, before this, like on Friday, it's going to be nuts at Costco. I would pay for a fast pass at Costco on Friday if I needed to go shopping.
I wasn't buying it because how's he going to ring us up? How's he going to get us out?
He buys it all, and then he takes
probably on his phone.
He takes the money from us.
Okay.
We Venmo him the money, but he sets the price.
Did he say like they do it a lot? I didn't hear the bit.
No. He was just saying that because he didn't get any perks. I thought maybe he got a discount or something. He said, no. He said, the only perk I have is I can get you your stuff
It was
before
just
they
a
open.
phone call, Seth. It wasn't a bit.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
A bit.
they turned it into one because that's what radio morning shows do, right?
Hi there, man.
Hey,
Good ones.
Good body every morning.
This is not a good morning show.
Could you,
Okay, then.
We don't do bits.
Could you work us a deal, buddy? All right. I'll see you there.
How about some trade?
They just can't get anybody better because they don't want to pay anybody, so they just let us stay here.
How about Costco swag?
Let's see. Thanks to Truth About Seafood. Those guys are fun, and you can see the video. It's
did
a
you-
70s themed party on Friday night. It's over on our Facebook page at Jeff and Jeremy.
But did you get it? Did they tell it? Did they say it? The truth about seafood. What is it?
That's the question you have to find out at the
God's sake.
concerts in the plaza.
Yeah, they wouldn't say.
The burning questions. They wouldn't say it. Okay. So if you dress
you know
70s.
how often they get asked that? Like
I'm sure.
I've just been hanging out with Brad, and I'll say I'll introduce him to somebody, and I'll say, this is my friend Brad. He's in the band Truth About Seafood, just to put him in an awkward situation.
Oh, sure.
Because people are like,
Oh, they do that little head cock to the side like a puppy and look at it.
and they're like, so what is it? And he's like, I don't know, man. He gets so mad at having to answer that question.
They didn't even make up a story, a stock story for where the name came from?
I know the story, and
It's not as good as you think, or what?
no, they were sitting there at their buddy's house, and they're getting a band together, and like, what should we name the band?
Hi.
And maybe, and their mom, actually, one of the buddies' moms was working in the kitchen. She had one of these like housekeeping magazines out on the counter, and Brad looked down at the at the news article in the magazine, and it said "The Truth About Seafood." He goes, "How about truth about seafood?" And they go, "All right, cool, let's go."
Okay, well it's not as good a story as they could make up, but and under that it said Three Dog Night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why their next hit is going to be "You Got to Get Extra High."
What's this song all about?
So, anyways,
I don't get it.
that's a free show Friday night.
The mystique about
Downtown
truth about seafood is.
Now, are you guys
ruined.
dressed in 70s?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go mustache
I'll do
the
the
whole
best
thing.
I can.
Just like you.
70s is, yeah, I don't know. The mustache was not invented in the 70s, but okay.
But it was perfected in the 70s.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so tomorrow we'll have more tickets to go to Brews and Bites. We'll continue the Heckle Fest, the Heckle Off, whatever. It just ran into a brick wall today.
You
Hopefully
don't think
we'll
didn't have good heckles?
No good heckles today. No good heckles. We had a couple good to start us off. Bad
Listen,
heckles
if
today.
I was Vegas and I was placing odds on Perry to advance in this thing, it would be like putting money on Conor McGregor.
Well, this was a day. It's like the tournament where they got the draw, the bad team that got the at-large bid, and he just happened to win that day.
Perry is Maine. Okay, he's the University of Maine.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.